So we are back with guessing which player will win this game. This replay was submitted by a viewer, so thanks so much for them for submitting it. How this will work is I will play out the first turn of the game, and then you will have to guess who wins this game after that. Afterwards, I will give some commentary on how the first turn played out and which team has the advantage going forward, and then we'll see which team wins. So let's get right into it. Okay, so Calyrex Shadow and Tornadus is Leon on one side versus Incineroar and Raging Bolt. We get a switch out from Calyrex into Urshifu and a Tailwind from Tornadus, and then Thunderbolt from Raging Bolt into Tornadus, and then a knocking off the Urshifu's Choice Band item, and then a switch into Calyrex Shadow. Okay, so that was turn one. I'll give you some time to think about who you think will win, and put that down in the comments, and I will come back with some commentary. We are back at the start of the game. The leads are Calyrex Shadow and Tornadus against Incineroar and Raging Bolt. We're viewing this from Yidoweed's perspective. This Calyrex is looking really strong against the majority of this team. Urshifu could be a problem, but there are a lot of stuff that threatens it on this side. With Indeedee shutting down its Sucker Punch / Aqua Jet if it's the water variant, Urshifu threatening itself if it's the dark variant, and Tornadus threatening it. Urshifu has a lot of threats here, and so Calyrex is probably the win condition you want to play to. The one thing that Calyrex can't hit on this team for a lot of damage and that threatens it for a lot back is this Incineroar. So this lead is not great. Calyrex and Tornadus, you really can't do anything to this Incineroar. This Raging Bolt's also threatening a bunch of damage onto Tornadus, and so it's not great, so you need to reposition here. And I totally love this play that Yidoweed makes here, where they switch into Urshifu and Tailwind on their Tornadus, effectively sacking their Tornadus because they probably expect some electric move from Raging Bolt to come in. But it's not the most necessary. I mean, it may be nice to have against Urshifu, but there are other tools to deal with Urshifu on this team. And they get in their Urshifu, which is a big damage dealer against that Incineroar. Okay, so Tornadus goes down here, and Incineroar knocks off the Choice Band. That's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. Now they bring in Calyrex Shadow. This is a very good play. Now, after turn one, completely different position. Urshifu and Calyrex are threatening a ton of damage into this Incineroar, and it can't really avoid it. Raging Bolt can't do too much to Calyrex. Maybe it has Snarl, but with a Terra, Calyrex will easily survive it, and Incineroar is super threatened here. If I had to guess here, I would say that Yidoweed would be winning this game. So let's see how this turn plays out. So they terrestrialize into Water type, and then Calyrex Astral Barrages. And Urshifu launches a close combat into Incineroar. That's mostly the correct play here, I think, because you're guaranteeing a KO on this Incineroar if it stays in, and you're doing a ton of damage to this Raging Bolt. You are opening yourself up to a Snarl on Raging Bolt here. So maybe terroring this Calyrex could have been good, but I do not believe that. Yeah, Raging Bolt does not Snarl here, probably doesn't have it, and so you're actually fine. Now, this next turn brings in Rillaboom. That's overall a pretty good play. If you have Calyrex in the back, which you probably do if Rillaboom's your other Pokemon, you don't really want to bring it in here because you are going to be outsped and KO'd by Calyrex and Urshifu, and you don't have your Terra, so you can't escape that. Bringing in Rillaboom's the best play here. Now, we see another amazing play by Yidoweed, where they bring in their Indeedee. This shuts off priority from both Raging Bolt and Rillaboom, guaranteeing a KO on the Raging Bolt, and effectively winning the game on the spot here, because if they switch out Raging Bolt, Calyrex Shadow comes in and dies. And if they stay in, then Raging Bolt dies. And that is a very uncomfortable position to be in. Their opponent goes for a Thunderclap and a Grassy Glide into Calyrex. Here they actually go for an Astral Barrage, which does even more damage, which is great. And yeah, you see the Rillaboom going for a Grassy Glide, but now it's too late. The Calyrex is in Psychic Terrain, so no priority can be used against it, and Calyrex Shadow probably comes out on the opponent's side here, but Calyrex can probably just pick up both of those KOs with a Astral Barrage, and so the opponent seeing this forfeits the game, and Yidoweed wins. Congrats if you guess that Yidoweed will win, and I will see you in the next puzzle.